Normally, I wouldn't even answer somebody who resorts to name calling. But in looking at this video, this comment and another comment, it made me realize that y'all be answering stuff without listening to the whole video. Y'all just pick and cherry pick the little parts of my videos that you want to comment about and don't listen to the whole thing. Because if you did, you wouldn't even bother to make this statement because you know that I would have shown you how your Bible's timeline, historical timeline, is inaccurate as hell. But you resorted to the name calling, so I'm going to treat you as such. So look here, fucker. Nah, just uh, you want to talk about my video, and and it was this young Earth video that I did, and you said that Adam and Eve weren't babies; they were not nor teens; they were adults. So that is proof of the young Earth theory, and that everything was made, the Earth was made to look aged. And you said, what evidence do they have that isn't the case? Day one inside the Earth is 1,000 years to the Lord. You're talking about First Peter, and it doesn't say it is 1,000 years. That's a problem. Y'all don't understand the English. Understand how to comprehend the English that was written. All right. It says as. And what it's referring to is that your God is supposed to be outside of time and space. And if this God created everything, it would have to be outside of time and space. And it's saying that one day, and it's just using it as a metaphor, saying one day on earth is as 1,000 years, is as, not is, meaning he's outside of time and space. The problem that you don't seem to understand, and maybe you have reading issues, I don't know, maybe your brain just doesn't work. I don't know, because you can't have an intelligent conversation without name calling. So maybe you got like problems going on in your brain. Or maybe the fact that I talk about your religion causes you to have some emotional problems, and you feel all emotional and you can't handle somebody talking about your little religion. But if you actually went and did the research, you will see that the word that is used to describe one day in the 6 days of creation and in the seventh day of creating Adam and Eve and all that sort of thing, it uses the term yom, Y-O-M. Yom in every part of your Bible means a 24-hour day. Every part of your Bible, it means a 24-hour day. So you going back and grabbing Peter and saying that, oh, it is 1,000 years, that is your doctrine trying to make it fit because you know it doesn't work. It's Yom, 24 hours in a day. That's what it says on all the days of creation. So it means 24 hours, which is amazing considering that there was no sun nor moon until the fourth day. So that's another problem that you have to negotiate. That's why you like your little First Peter part, because it helps you in your cognitive dissonance to ignore it. Now, if you had listened to the rest of the video, then maybe you would have had something to say about the fact that since your Earth wasn't created until 6,000 years ago, 6,600 and something years ago, then how is there other civilizations that have existed long before then? How has Adam's calendar been around for 75,000 years? And even if I gave you the 1,000 years, that would mean that your timeline would only go as far back as the creation of the earth to in and around 13,000 BCE. That's it. 13,000 BCE, 14, maybe I even give you 15,000 BCE. But guess what? Like I just said, Adam's calendar has been around since 75,000 for 75,000 years, putting it right at roughly around 73,000 BCE, which is still longer. The pyramids, the Sphinx especially has been around for at least, at minimum, 26,000 years, because the desert that is it goes from green to dirt desert every 13,000 years. That would still be at least 26,000 years old, which would still show that there was civilization, man-made things, not things that are in the earth, not fossils, not geologicals, but we're talking about man-made shit has been around longer than, even if I gave you 1,000 years, the 7,000 years or the 6,000 years of your creation until you get to Adam, and now you got Adam, it still doesn't add up. Your math still ain't mathing. And maybe that's why you got to do personal insults, because your math don't math. Your math ain't mathing, bro. I know you and your feelings. It'll be all right. You'll get over it. And one day you'll free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. The journey, good vibrations.